Hi y'all, I'm the Louisiana Swamp Rat. My mama named me Adrian. It's very nice to have you here. You could ask, why is a crazy man laying in the grass out here? Because I wanted to illustrate a point. And that point is that this is crypto. This is where we are right now. We're at the ground floor. We're at the very start. It hasn't even started yet. We're at the very beginning. And this run we're about to go on is going to be mega. But it just occurred to me that we're actually just beginning in crypto, and this is why I say it's because we need America. We need my homeland to get on board with regulations so institutions of great magnitude that have, trillions and trillions of dollars can use MetaMask Institutional and the Credo network to onboard trillions of dollars. Yes, trillions of dollars. But crypto hasn't even started until the institutions come in, the big money players, people who have hundreds of billions, trillions of dollars under management. They're simply not going to come to crypto until America makes a decision, until they lay it out. And I saw that there was a team, and I'm spacing the name, but there was a well reputable team that was going to Washington. I'll try and find it, but to talk to the idiots in Washington about crypto. I think it was a Bay Area company. It wasn't Coinbase. Anyway, all I'm saying is that what you're seeing now, the money that's in crypto, that's nothing. It's absolutely ground floor. And when we have a change, which is when the regulations are clear and the money can come to the market easily and there's no questions about it. Crypto's here to stay. We all know it. You know it. If you're watching this channel, I hope you know that crypto's here to stay and that we're only starting. I've said it about 6 times, but that's because I believe it so firmly, so strongly. We're looking at a Bitcoin ETF coming in the next few days, and the few companies that have that as possibilities, they've made all the moves that align with when a product is approved. So next week could be absolutely mental for Bitcoin. I would be careful about many alts. They could get absolutely nuked to Duke Nukem Wreckville, or they could pump. I would think that they'd all dump, but I would love it if they all just pump to high heaven with Bitcoin. But usually when Bitcoin's going nuts, everybody dumps their alts because they have such a small understanding of the market. And good God, I mean, there's several alts just in the last few weeks that have done 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x. And you know, Bitcoin's kind of doubled or tripled all year. So you play it how you want, but I'm no Bitcoin guy because I like to make money. And I did want to address. I had a viewer that was asking me about some pre-sales I got in. I'm basically a New Zealand citizen. I've done all the paperwork. Um, they said it's going to be a year to process the paperwork, but anyway, I've been here forever. But the pre-sale thing, that my nationality didn't really come in there, but um, sorry, just hearing some kids, one of my kids scream or somebody scream. Um, but anyway, so I just happened to get lucky and meet somebody who's incredible, who's I can't really talk about, but it's I'm lining up to make. I'm lined up for next year to be unfathomably profitable. So um, I got my tax bill in today. Tax rate for my percentage is 33%. So I've been waiting on it, and it came in at just under $1 million. So I'm happy to pay several $1 millions a year in taxes because that means I'm making probably $15 million a year, $20 million a year. So anyway, you work it out, but I paid just under $1 million for my tax bill. Thankfully, it's not due till April, so hopefully I'll have so much money that by then $1 million will be like freaking pennies. So anyway, I did want to show you. Oh God, I messed around. Oh, so. Crypto here, we're going there. So I was going to show you all the moon, because the moon was right there. And of course it's gone now, because I live in the cloudiest place I've ever been. They call New Zealand the land of the long white cloud. So anyway, this is actually better, because the moon is right. This is actually perfect. It's better than perfect. It's the perfection of all perfection. The moon is right behind those clouds. But it's important to remember that the moon is still the moon. The moon is there. We are going to the moon, even though these blinders or this covering is temporarily up there. Don't sweat it. Moon's coming. I don't believe in 4-year cycles. I believe there's too much money in it. And this year was about as brutal as it hopefully can be, with a 60, 80% retracement on BTC and alts. So that's my take on things. And I hope this sound and video was okay. I'm probably way too close, but you know I'm rough, but I'm straight with you guys. And my portfolio hit an all-time high today, so that's cool. You know you're in the right stuff if your portfolio is consistently breaking through all-time highs. So thank you for the cryptos I have. Wishing you the best. If you have any questions or comments, drop me down the line and I'll respond. And catch me on Twitter, Adrian $AKT Akash Superstar. And I'll talk to you soon.